Alright, this is the Epiphone Les Paul Special, and in my opinion, this is the best guitar for $200 and under. I mean, just listen, like, yeah, so, uh, it is a chug machine. I have my amp set to the gain to halfway, and that's the only sort of distortion I have on here. Uh, with very little gain, these pickups are super heavy. I don't have a there's no booster on or anything. It's just a very very chunky guitar, which is crazy to me because Epiphones. When you think of Les Pauls, uh, a lot of people would typically think of maybe blues or hard rock, Guns N' Roses, because Slash used the Les Paul, but or you think of Trivium, where I think is Matt Heavey, I think that's his name. He uses a Epiphone Les Paul, and then Kirk Hammett used to use the Gibson Greenie. And when I think of Les Pauls, I don't typically go to metal, even though I'm a big Kirk Hammett guy. But this really just is a amazing guitar for like really any genre for $200. I'm a metal guitar player, so that's what I associate it with. But like, let's see. I'm gonna do the neck pickup, then we're gonna go to some cleans real quick, and then just see how good they are. All right, we're gonna do the bridge and the neck. I'm gonna do the bridge one more time, then the neck. So simple songs. So I have it tuned to D standard right now, but neck pickup. I typically play with a little bit of reverb and then some delay, so we'll do that real quick to see how that sounds with this. And I'm not a very big blues player, but I think it could also work for some blues as well. Let's see. That was on the bridge. So how this is set up is it has treble and rhythm. Treble is at the bottom, which is your bridge pickup. Rhythm is on top, which is your neck pickup. And then in the middle, I never use the in-between, but I guess I will here. So it gives kind of that's the neck, that's the bridge. So it's like right in between, because I'm pretty sure it's using these two. I don't really know how guitar pickups work, but yeah, I mean, it sounds really good for the price that it was paid for, because I got this for Christmas last year, and it is amazing. It's just an incredible guitar for the price that it was. Let's do some cleans. Alright. bad attempt at that. Middle. Absolutely amazing. So in the middle there, I kind of rolled off the tone. There's only one tone and one volume, which personally I don't need all four. I'm not going to be doing that much fine tuning, just doing. And so I think the one tone knob is simple enough, and when you roll it off, it gives it that nice deep. Deep sound. Rolled up, you get the bright sound. It's yeah. I've had this thing for a while now, and for a little bit, I didn't touch it for a little bit because I was like, I have a BC Rich Mockingbird, 24 frets that plays amazing, and I'm not a very big, or I wasn't a very big Les Paul style guy. I never, really played one before until I got this, and past few months, just like kind of fallen in love with this thing. It's amazing. And I haven't tuned this the whole time I've been playing it. And we're going to check the tuning real quick and see how much it has gone out of tune. It was perfectly in tune when I started this, so we're going to check that real quick. Because I know it's one thing a lot of people are like, when they purchase a guitar like this, how good's the tuning? How good does it stay in tune? So we're going to go check that real quick. I haven't touched this. Actually, no, I'm not even going to stop the video. We're just going to check it right now. Start it. Do that. Alright. You can't really see it. Never mind. I guess we're not doing that. Okay. You guys just get to hear if it's in tune or not. So, the D is a little bit sharp. But you can hear it doesn't really change. I didn't touch the tuning peg, so it's still a little bit sharp, but it's a very, very small difference. So let's adjust that a little bit. Okay. The G. Sorry, I keep saying. Forget I'm in D standard tuning. So the E string, perfectly in tune. G string was not perfectly. Alright, G string is perfectly in tune, so I'm going to say A string. D string was a little bit out of tune. Okay. G string, tad bit. Oh, that was too much. Okay. Wow. I'm really not doing that good. Okay. B and the E, perfectly in tune. So the guitar was basically perfectly intonated. Just, yeah. So it's a little bit here and there, just minor changes, but yeah. So I'll give my final thoughts and conclusion. My final thoughts for the Epiphone Les Paul Special. Great for $200. This thing is awesome, and I've heard some people talk about their cheaper line of guitars that are 150 to 200 being kind of bad. The cheaper that they get, obviously the less time and work goes into them. But I feel like for this one, they really did good. They did amazing. And yeah, matte blue finish, really nice guitar. And I see now. I thought they were 250, but I was looking it up, and most of them are having sales for 150, and they're only $200. Now that I'm looking at them again, they're only $200. Some of them are on sale for 150. But I think this thing plays amazing for the price, personally, and I don't need well, clearly this shows you don't really need an expensive guitar to make amazing music, because obviously, obviously a Gibson is going to sound better than a $200 guitar. That's just, yeah. But you don't need that Gibson to make good music. Because if you can do a lot with this thing, I'm going to put it on a 12-string setting real quick. You can do a lot of stuff with this thing already. That sounds really, really, really good. For $200, that's awesome. That's amazing. So, highly recommend you get one of these if you are looking at a Les Paul, or if you are starting in guitar. This is probably one that I would go with. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about it. It's awesome. Video not sponsored, obviously, but yeah, I don't really think there's any much more to say about it. There aren't really any downsides either, because it's not heavy like a Les Paul. It's just a really good guitar for $200. So, if you do have the extra money, I would recommend getting a higher end Epiphone, because these are their cheapest ones, and they do have some Les Paul specials that are. If you want the extra two knobs, they do have those for I think 300 to 500, and then obviously they go all the way up to the high end $5,000 Gibsons, if you want to pay that much for a guitar that's next going to snap eventually. All right. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Good guitar. I don't know how to do outros anyway.